our brain is not fixed. It's plastic. It's learning constantly. So if we do the same things, we know the same things and we get the same results. We have the same experiences. When we do something new, we get something new and we have a new, we learn newly. We have a new experience of ourselves and of our life. So if we know what feels good, we become more aware of what feels not good. And we are more inclined to change and respond to what doesn't feel good. So if you start wearing clothes you enjoy, then you'll put on a piece of clothing that's actually too tight, and you will be cool to change it because you'll be much more aware and much more motivated to return to a feeling good state and to expect things feeling good. And it's the same with our environments. If we're putting ourselves in environments that feel really good, like when you go on holiday and then you come back and you're like, oh my goodness, I'm changing this, this, and this because it felt really, really, really good to be in a nourishing environment. And I want that still. Adrienne Marie Brown says, it is an internal sense of satisfaction to which, once we have experienced it, we know we can aspire. So the experience of this, the feeling of it, has us calling for more. And, you know, entitlement comes up a lot in my work, and the one sort of area that we are all in, where we all feel entitled, is entitled to care. We're born with an entitlement to care. And part of this is about caring for ourselves because of how good it feels. And of course, when we're resourcing ourselves with pleasure, we're also impacting our community. This isn't just about us, and hedonistic pleasure just stays at the level of us and tends to be cost for others. At the level of community with eudaimonic pleasure, it's that we feel so good that we have this positive impact around us. And when marginalized communities who are so often cut off, denied joyful experiences, denied pleasure, when they reclaim it and bring it into their day-to-day, they're restoring their sense of self. We can have political transformation by prioritizing pleasure. We enter a new way of being. We get creative and we start transforming systems for ourselves. We go from, I need to control, and these means of pleasure that are based on consumption and commodification, and we move into ways of being that are pleasurable internally and without needing things that cost money and that are material based externally. And this one is by Viola Davis. My biggest discovery was that you can literally recreate your life. You can redefine it. You don't have to live in the past. I found that not only did I have fight in me, I had love. And for me, this quote is about our ability to impact how we feel, to discover that there isn't a cost to it, that it improves our well-being, improves our relationships when we take care of ourselves, and that there's a whole new way of living born out of that, that has love arise spontaneously. I do want to invite you into a practice. So we're going to go into that now. We're going to have a practice of mindful pleasure. So inviting you to choose something simple something that you'll be able to recreate any day, any time, any place, with anyone. To choose one of your senses. Maybe, some of us, we feel more called to one sense than another. And to feel into a way that you could stimulate that sense that won't take up a lot of your attention, that won't feel like a lot of hard work, and to just be with that. So just noticing for you what you feel inspired to do. One thing I didn't really speak about much is that anything can be pleasurable. If I speak slowly enough to take in the sensory data of my lips coming together and apart, that can be just the pleasurable moment in itself. But choosing yours, and we're going to be here for 3 minutes, okay? We're going to have a little practice. So choosing what you'd like to do and setting yourself an intention. What is your intention? What is the meaning that you want to attribute to doing this practice? So choosing an intention, there's no right one or wrong one, and bringing your sole focus of awareness onto your body, onto what you're feeling, setting aside any judgments that come up and just following the phenomena that arises and noting it, being a witness, staying compassionate to yourself and staying engaged with your body's senses. So I'm going to start the timer, and I'm just going to be silent whilst you do whatever you're doing to bring this mindful pleasure in. Whatever you like, however you want. I'm going to do it with you. And you want to move slowly enough that you can receive all the sensory data. Following the feelings, the sensations that arise. Paying attention to any emotions that are also present. Remember to breathe. It can be so easy to hold our breath when we're concentrating. And as much as you can, staying in this present time, here and now, with your body. Releasing any need to go into the future or the past, but also not rejecting any memories or thoughts that arise. Acknowledging them as part of the present. Receiving what they're sharing and then returning to the body. And then taking a breath and completing that action and moving into stillness. Okay. And inviting you to come back to the class, to the group, in your own time and in your own way. And this was a little exercise to start tapping into what it means to engage mindfully.